Hi, Waste as Fuel Integrating Biorefineries. The point is to use all materials that we now create in order to put food on the shelves. So let's say we sell coffee, but then there's tons of waste that creates pollution because we are burning the waste. And instead of burning the waste, we could be using that as well into creating biomass to use for other fuel or even food. There are other types of waste that can be used, and I will pull through here so you can all watch. Because the carbon footprints are very severe at this point, and they are destroying our ozone layer, rivers, and earth, and also creating disease because a lot of wildlife and people are being displaced from the constant change in environmental structure that compromises the natural life course of species. So we have to look at it from a different perspective, not just from the perspective of making a profit. So we can start by using the waste instead of disposing of it. And this will create a lot less pollution than we have now. And along with using solar power and wind power, we will create more electricity that would also help save our air and water as well as our breathing, so we'll have less disease. There are a lot of ways to create local food gardens, and especially in California or anywhere where they have climates that are good for this. You can do that more easily than, let's say, Alaska. But you can still create indoor gardens so that we don't have to travel so much or use so much transportation for our foods. It's a new system, but we have to implement better systems to save our planet so that we can stay here more than a few years from now. And a lot of the waste can also be used for animal feed. All the numbers that they come up with, it all depends on what is now, but things change now on a daily basis. So for instance, they thought that we'd have more butterflies now because they put in a lot of work into the habitats being restored, but instead we have a lot of less butterflies because professors in Cornell, for instance, are saying that, oh no, it's not related to herbicide. And it makes you wonder, well, are they getting paid then to say this, or to pay for their great college fees, or why are they possibly saying this? Because obviously then people are using herbicides again, thinking, oh yeah, this won't hurt the insects. But it kills not just insects, it also kills, and I mean vital insects like bees and butterflies. It also kills birds, and eventually it gets into people, and we have these awful flus, deadly flus. We need very much to use other fuels so we can save our ozone and save the species. Right now they're using phytoplankton to develop new fuels in addition, which will also be helpful. There are different fuels that can be used for different type of vehicles, but the waste to fuel, the whole incentive is that we are not using more pollution just to get rid of the waste. Instead, we're using the waste for fuel. It's just the pollution in getting rid of the waste that's a concern. And that will create a better economy in that way. There are different type of biomass waste gasolines already available, but why can't we just go to the gas station and get this? Why do we have to continue and feel bad and pollute? Why can't we just turn on this fuel into our gas stations so everyone can help save the planet? And most of us cannot afford to go through starting our own factories and attach them to our vehicles and just drive off and do all the right things. We are dependent on the market and each of these corporations giving us what we need to save the planet. So this paper will explain how this is possible and what is being done about it right now. And there is a lot of profit. You can see that Sweden is pretty much on top of the line of quickly implementing a lot of biomass to fuel procedures. And the rest of the world need to follow this in order for us to make it. And we can use storage to save energy through different type of batteries. This is done through solar power. But with renewable energies, we can also come up with community power projects for innovative business models. Basically, there are many different forms of energy besides fossil fuels that we can use to upgrade our planet so everyone can stay home more and go to work less, because we're not so dependent on the cost. There's a tremendous cost involved in the pollution that we have now because we're so used to this one system. So things will cost less once we learn to implement new system for using biomass and other powers rather than fossil fuels. And this has to do with implementing new policies. And there are a lot of companies working on this right now. The lobbyists are mostly fossil fuel originators, but if we have policymakers and lobbyists in the White House and Congress saying that we need to take care of this in a different way, and we'll actually end up making a lot more money, and we will not be so much in debt financially to other countries for our dependency, nor will we have these type of health disasters that we have now if once we get started with implementing a better zero waste cycle to save our world. And the paper further discusses the type of biodiesels that we have available. And as I explained, the reason that implementing this would create a carbon emission reduction of over 80% is because now we're actually polluting by eliminating the waste in polluting waste, while this waste could be used for right on the plant where it's being disposed and made into fuel there. That's the key. Instead of transporting everything back and forth different places, then creating all this pollution in the whole process. There's a way of processing products, of manufacturing products, where everything is in the same place and not costing us so much by transporting it to all these different companies. And it's not about being a communist or anything like that. It's just about having more money for everybody to enjoy their lives by very simple implementing simple structures of better taking advantage of what we have to do so. It doesn't have to cost this much. We don't have to create this much garbage. We can use it all. And it's called anaerobic digestion. And we can use it for biogas, for instance. It's a very popular biofuel. And this paper also furthermore explains how it's used in different places all over the world at this point, and different companies that use it. So if we can focus more in investing into that rather than fossil fuel, then we can get this on the road and everyone can be healthy and wealthy. There are different type of technologies explained in detail for the actual process, and that's more of a technical issue for engineers, which has to do with the treatment of the biomass. And I explain it a little bit here just so that for people who have a little bit of engineering experience to understand that, but I'm not going to get into that here. Okay, and again, we want to make food sources healthy. That's the whole reason for this. So Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Darren Soto have introduced fracking bans and other bills to at least avoid this going on near the schools. But we need to take this much further and start working on replacing this fuel with other fuels that are effective and other systems that will be economically very feasible. And that way we don't have to worry about all the debt we're in right now. That is the point of this paper. Thank you so much.